Centralia Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technologies, Wanklin Oil, and First Heritage Bank.
3, 2, 1.
Did the new year bring new devices in your home? You might want to increase your internet speed. If you up your speed this month, you get a $20.23 bill credit for 3 months to kick off 2023. New Blue Valley Internet customers also get a $20.23 bill credit for 3 months. Visit bluevalley.net/2023.
Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Everyone has something that they do best. Banks are no exception. Ours is investing back into the local communities that we serve. We make loans to local families and businesses. These loans generate the dollars which empower our local community. Invest in our community by banking with us. We're an equal housing lender. First Heritage Bank in Centralia, Corning, Seneca, and Vermilion. Member FDIC. Online at 1hbank.com.
You've reached Billy Bob's Propane. Nobody can take your call now, but somebody will get back to you sometime.
Yeah, this is Frank Jones, and I'm switching propane companies. Why? Wanklin Oil has more to offer, and to be honest, better prices. They also gave me options that fit my budget, and in case you don't remember, I called last week because I was nearly out of propane. You never called me back. I'm now out of propane.
Switching propane dealers is no big deal. Call Wanklin Oil at 1-800-794-2019. Wanklin Oil, we've had the energy since 1926.
Joined now by Dusty Thompson, head coach of the Centralia Lady Panthers. Coach, it's hard to believe, but with about 2 weeks left here in the season, I know one of the things you've been dealing with is health over there. So how's everyone feeling last half here?
Good. I think I just told somebody this weekend, Friday night, we looked like maybe we're finally back to full strength and getting back into things, and we're not sucking air as much as we were. A couple of girls missed some days and stuff of practice, and I thought we finally looked Friday night like maybe we're back to where we ought to be.
Good. I know, over the last couple weeks I've talked to you, and no one wants to hit a stretch like you have, but middle of the season, it's real tough. And in that game against Frankfurt, it did end up being a loss for you guys, but obviously it sounds like some positives to take away from it. Yeah,
we were up 3 at halftime, and I think Owen played a minute of the second quarter and come to the bench with 3 fouls, so I thought the other girls did a good job of settling in and continuing to work. And the second half, credit to Frankfurt, they hit some shots and we didn't. And we got in a little foul trouble and had to play a zone a little longer than I'd have liked. And it left them some open shots, and they did a good job of knocking them down. So as I told the girls in the locker room, I thought, we made improvements, and that's kind of what we've been talking about all season. We just need to continually improve night in and night out, and we'll be where we need to be by sub-state, hopefully.
And now looking at this kind of schedule coming up, you pop an out-of-league game here with St. Mary's. And, I always see these kind of games as not, relaxers, but a chance to see someone that you don't see, every week. So how do you keep the girls focused and engaged in this game coming up?
For us, it's nice to see somebody that's going to make us focus on something a little different. We've got a couple of bigger schools that have a few more kids, and the way they do things are a little different than when you're playing 1A schools like us, where you kind of know the 6 or 7 girls that are probably going to be in the ball game. And so it's good for us. It'll be a good change of pace tonight and tomorrow night both to see how we can switch. As I told the girls, it's kind of like sub-state tournament or state tournament. You get somebody different every night that's going to do things different, and we need to be able to change how we do things night in and night out to be successful.
And that's a great point about it. I mean, regardless of the size of school that you have, it's still 5-on-5 round ball at the end of the day, when the ball gets tipped up. But then coming up for Friday for you girls real quick, I want to take a look at the Valley Heights game. Fell to that first one in the season. What are the girls looking forward to in that one without looking too far ahead?
Oh, I think part of it comes back to finally being healthy. We played that tournament, and at that time I didn't think we were ready to have some girls step up and do some things. But I thought, since then, our bench and the other girls have stepped up and done some things that we needed them to do, and have gained a little confidence, every time we step on the floor. So I'm interested to see how we respond playing them a second time, at home, and with everybody healthy, we'll see what we can do.
Well, and as long as you, like you said, start to find that rhythm here into the season, that's what every coach is hoping. And, Coach, sounds like health-wise you're on the right track. Best of luck coming up Once again, joined by Dusty Thompson, head coach of the Centralia girls. Appreciate your time as always, sir, and look forward to talking to you probably one more time before the season ends.
Sounds good, Max. Appreciate it.
Centralia Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technologies, Wanklin Oil, and First Heritage Bank.